The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's into the hands of the fullback.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, 49ers. First down, San Francisco. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And a good job rallying to the football. Hold him just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Returnable from the 17. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Taken down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Left side, it's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Vegas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. point. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Ayuk makes the catch right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The ball's out. And this will be recovered by the offense. So no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he will score. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, 49ers. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return starts at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They send him right out of the slot. Now a handoff, ETN, and the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll get 4 on this one, down inside the 40-yard line there.
It's the game of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Motion man is the tight end going right. From the gun, it's Ritter. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And a good return here. He is out of bounds, up past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He fumbled the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in. So we are through one on. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
On comes the punter now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They send the tight end in motion. Once again, it's Etienne. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1 yard gain brings us 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. It's the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. Inside the 40. Travis Etienne. And he is gone. 73 yards. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. They'll come up now for second down and 4. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pass pulled in by Carter. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
So what they teach the quarterback anytime he's facing pressure is you want to throw the ball into the blitz. In this case, he's got the back free releasing right into the teeth of that pressure and gets the ball out of his hands fast, allows him to turn up the field, and picks up a nice gain.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Back to the air once more on second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll look to throw yet again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the 49ers first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. Etienne has the 1st down, still going. The speed on display. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to air this one out. That's hot! And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. The extra point is up and through. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Ridder. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll try left side with Etienne. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
49ers 14.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Off the fake, here's Ridder. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Here's Etienne. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot. The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
26 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, here's Etienne. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On the give, it's Etienne. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 6. Brings up second and 16 at the 34-yard line.
Now, Ritter to throw on second down. This one popped in the air and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying we've got to get the ball back to our offense. Give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves. And as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The carry here for Etienne. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. On the handoff, it's Etienne. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, a give to Etienne. Etienne has the first down, still going. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Up the middle, here's Etienne. Not much to speak of on that one. Give me a gain of a yard. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
the 13-yard
It's not
line.
often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So an opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 3rd and short, they go option left. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll run. It's ETN. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Once again, it's ETN. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down. ETN. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Looking to create a little spark here on 3rd down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to keep it himself. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Throwing now on first and 10. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. We'll go down as an incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Back to the air again on second and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, it's Ritter. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.